It can stay. The new tenants will have to deal with it. What on earth would make a respectable couple paint their walls in that?
Maybe it was cool back in the 60s. They were probably really trendy when they were young and then didn't bother changing it when it went out of style. Maybe Sandy Yellow is just experiencing a dip in popularity right now. By the time we're old, everything will be this colour.
I hope not. I doubt this was ever popular. Anyway, from what I hear, this couple was pretty weird. The manager said they hardly spoke to anyone and never went out. Really kept to themselves.
Some people are just like that. I guess they like the peace and quiet.
Yeah, but he said that when they first moved in, they were really chatty. They'd invite him and his family over for afternoon tea and everything. Then one day they just stopped speaking to everybody and covered up their windows.
Sad. I wonder what happened.
Who knows? They were just totally reclusive for years. The really bizarre thing is though, they both died on the same day. The manager found them on the kitchen floor when he came in for an inspection.
Ugh. How did they die?
They never figured it out. Hey, I'm starving. Should we have some lunch?
I guess.
Hey, have you seen this fish?
What?
Look how fat he is. Someone must be feeding him.
One of the neighbours, maybe? Or the removal men?
No. The removal men picked up the furniture 3 weeks ago. How often does a fish eat?
More often than that, I think. He's probably hungry. I wonder if there's any food. He did not just point to that. Tell me he did not just point to that.
I don't think fish can point.
What's that?
I think it's the dead guy's last meal.
Oh, it smells weird. Throw it away. Hey, look at these.
I think that's him. This must be his wife.
She's glamorous. Nice hairdo.
They look pretty trendy.
I wonder if they had any kids. And if they kept them locked up all the time as well.
I don't think so. That's why we've got to sort the flat out. They don't have any next of kin? Well, at least none that are interested.
Wait, look at this one. They must have had a baby. Maybe it died. That would explain why they suddenly became so withdrawn.
The manager never mentioned anything about them having kids. She could just be looking after someone else's baby. You never know.
Maybe. Hang on. Look at this one. See? They did have a baby. I don't understand.
There isn't a single picture of a child in any of these.
There's something fishy going on here.
Hey, look at this.
Holy mackerel. I hate fish.